Hello, it's Kate here, mynaturalhappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program, grabbing a cup of tea to help you go from hamster wheel to happiness, and founder of Reading School of Reiki. How are you? How have you been? How is January treating you? It's the middle of January and you made it. Take a deep breath in and say, hope you're doing okay. January can be a very difficult time, which is why I run the Manifest Your Perfect Year workshop, and we had it on Saturday, and it was so beautiful and so magical and so wonderful, and just surrounding you with some of that love if you couldn't make it. I thought I would talk today. January can be a difficult time for a lot of people, and if it's not, then just enjoy being in your happiness. And what can happen is we can just find it difficult, and then that starts to impact, because we're feeling our energies low, it starts to impact on perhaps our New Year's resolutions, and it starts to impact on our energy, and that lowers our vibrations, and less of the fabulous manifestations that we want to bring into our world can attract. It can come to us, because when we're operating from a higher vibration, magic happens. So I thought I would share a tool with you that I personally used once, and it worked brilliantly. And then for some reason I never used it again, or worked with it again, which I think often happens sometimes, is we can get so caught up with the day to day that we forget to keep doing the things that we find helpful. So I'm going to start it today. And that is a happiness jar. So I have my jar here, which actually I won in a raffle for overnight oats, I don't know how long ago, and I've never used it for that, because I haven't. And so I am going to turn this into my happiness jar for the year. And a lot of people start this new year and work from new year to new year. And actually, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go from the middle of January to the middle of the January, because that's when I know that I can appreciate every single wonderful thing that's going to help me feel happy, in all honesty. And what it is, it's a very simple tool. You have a jar of some description, and you write happy things that happen to you. So if you have a really wonderful experience, if you have a really lovely time with family, if you have a really wonderful bath that's candle lit and fabulous, and you actually have an hour of peace, if you have a spa day, all sorts of happy things. So when happy things happen to you throughout the year, you just write it on a piece of paper at the end of the day, and pop one in. I won't say to you, write one thing every single day, because then it becomes another to-do list, which sometimes can overwhelm, and other times I love writing gratitude things, and I do things most days, and to give myself another every single day thing is going to, I know, will be like, okay, so just have a jar there next to the sofa, and when happy things happen to you, write them down, pop them in the jar. And what it does is it reminds you of all the good stuff, and it reminds you to appreciate the small things as you're going along. And it also keeps your vibrations high, which is magical, which helps every area of your life. And then a year's time, you can sit down with a cup of tea and open them all up and really feel the magic of the wonderful things that happened in the year. As I say, a lot of people go New Year to New Year, and actually this year I'm going to go middle of January to middle of January, so that this time next year, when I'm wanting a beautiful lift, I can sit there with a cup of tea, have a roaring fire on, and just appreciate opening all the magical things that happen between now and then. Because no matter what happens, there are always going to be happy experiences throughout the year. So that's my tool with you, to share with you, that I am working with this year. I hope it inspires you. I hope you appreciate it and enjoy so much. So that's my little tidbit for you today. If you are looking to create magic in your life and go from your hamster to happiness, achieve your dreams, wishes and goals, as always, do give me a shout and pop something in the diary and we can have a chat. and find out if the Seeds of Change program is for you or if Reiki is for you. And then if not, that's fine. It's not a problem. It's always good just to have a conversation to make sure it's the right decision before you do it. And yeah, so it's a nice short sweet one with our happiness jars for the year. I hope this has inspired you and sending you so much love, surrounding you with a massive hug of love, tea-filled one. And yeah, we did it. You're doing great. You are doing great. You are doing great. So have the most amazing week with so much love. My Natural Kate. See, this is how out of practice I'm Kate. MyNaturalHappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from hamster to happiness, founder of Running School of Reiki. Have the most amazing week. Lots of love. Take care.